Hello, hello. How are you today? I am Mary Beth Welty, and I am coming to you today with my 3 keys to create a beautiful, professional, and on-brand Zoom background so that you can gain credibility, attract higher paying clients, and really grow that 6-figure business that you are wanting. So, I have a question for you to get started. How many of you love your background when you're on Zoom? Reflect on that for a moment. Do you love your background when you are on Zoom? Well, did you know that your background could be sabotaging your business growth? And I'm going to tell you why. So, a little bit about me first. If you don't know me, my name's Mary Beth. I have over 13 years of experience in the interior design and sustainable building industries. I'm also a trained professional organizer as well. So, I'm the owner and founder of Sustainable Lifestyle Solutions. We create calm homes and inspiring offices for professional women and female entrepreneurs. Again, that includes interior design, professional organizing, and home styling, all centered around sustainable and mindful living. I do one-on-one and groups in person and online throughout the world. I have clients in several different continents in the world. So we are multifaceted, and we are really centered around helping female women, professional women and female entrepreneurs grow their business, build their careers, and developing that life that they dream of. So, why should you care about your background? Let's ask that. And that then begs the question of, when are you on Zoom for your business or for work? Well, you're on Zoom, of course, for the discovery call. The discovery call is this time when you are talking to a potential client. You are trying to connect with them and learn more about them and see if you could be a good fit to work together. When you're on a discovery call, it's really important for you to be delivering a professional persona, a professional look. So that way that client believes you, they trust you, and they are willing to invest in themselves through you. So, how you present yourself on a discovery call is super important to be able to attract that client. You're also on Zoom for networking, either in larger groups. I'm in several larger groups that I meet with weekly, monthly, bi-monthly, and then I do one-on-one networking calls as well. So when you're in a networking call, what's the purpose of that kind of a call? Well, you're trying to make yourself known. You're trying to attract maybe referral partners, power partners, and of course, get clients, and hopefully refer other people to these other new people that you're networking with, you're interacting with, and building relationships with. So, how you present on Zoom will impact how they perceive you. If your background on Zoom is messy, or if it's cluttered or doesn't align with what you're doing, that shows in how you're presenting yourself. You're also on Zoom for online speaking engagements. So let's say you were asked to speak in someone's Facebook group, or on in their LinkedIn group, or maybe you were asked to speak on a summit. All these different things are places where you also need to look professional. You need to look like you know what you're talking about, and that they can trust that you would be able to give them the results that they are wanting, that you are trying to sell to them in your programs. You're also on Zoom to teach or to coach. So again, whether that's one-on-one or in groups, how you are presenting yourself How your surroundings look will influence how much those people, your clients, will perceive you, how they will trust you, how they will think about you and your professionalism. So, having a background that supports your brand, supports your business, and helps you look professional is super important when you're on those training calls with clients that you've already gotten. Just because you already got them doesn't mean that you can just sit back and slack off. We still have to be present. We still have to be attentive. We still have to be there for our clients. And we are trying to teach through demonstration, right? We want them to learn by observation. So if we are projecting something, if we are showing something, whether that is in our background, our body language, if it's in our clothing, whatever that might be, they are picking up on that and they are going to interpret that. So our background is a big part of that. And you're on Zoom to interview people, interview staff or an assistant to be able to help you. In those types of calls, you need to be positioning yourself as an authority, as the leader. So that way then they know that they answer to you or that they need to ask you for help or questions. If you look that part, if your background also reflects your professionalism and how much you care about your business, how serious you are about your business, the people that you are hiring will also pick up on that. So your background is super important. It is very important to establish your professionalism. Do you take what you do seriously? It can also help you establish credibility in the people that you're talking to, those networking partners and online speaking engagements, and even in the discovery calls. Are you credible? Is what you're saying, does that align with what you're showing on camera, on the screen? You're going to be able to attract people that are more willing to invest in themselves through you. If they see that you have invested in yourself to get yourself to where you're at, they are going to be much more likely to do the same thing. Again, teaching by demonstration. Your background is your business card. This is your website, your brand when you're on Zoom. That's what people are seeing. They're not necessarily going to your website right there when they're talking to you on Zoom. They're seeing you on the screen. They're seeing you. So what is it that you are showing? What are you sharing with that audience? And does it align with the message that you are trying to get through to these partners or potential clients? And it really is the foundation of your six-figure business. If you want to grow a six-figure business, your background needs to reflect that you have a six-figure business, that you deserve to be asking and charging the prices that you want to charge. So there are three key factors to create a beautiful, professional, and on-brand Zoom background. And I'm not talking about the digital backgrounds. I'm talking about a real background, because we all know that the digital backgrounds, they can be okay, but oftentimes they can make you look more unprofessional than what you wanted, or the opposite of what you wanted, especially when there's ghosting. You know what I'm talking about, when people are moving and stuff and the background is kind of fading out or whatever that might be. And it also begs the question of, like, what are you hiding? If you have even the blurred screen behind you, what are you hiding? And if you have a six-figure business, how you present yourself is huge. So what are the three key factors to create this six-figure Zoom background? Number one is the location. And that is, where are you sitting and what's behind you? This needs to align with what your business is and what you are selling. This woman is sitting in the kitchen. Okay. There's somebody behind her making food, cooking, or putting together some sort of food. If she is on Zoom doing a discovery call or trying to coach her clients, or if she's doing a speaking engagement, the person or people that she is on the call with are going to be distracted, number one, by the person behind her. And if her business doesn't reflect something around food, this completely disaligns with what she's trying to do. So the location should complement your brand. And asking, does this make me look professional? It can be distracting. Your background can be distracting, or because of the location. And because of that, people will pay more attention to what's going on in your background than to what you are saying. And therefore, they're going to lose interest. They're not going to pay attention as well, and you're going to lose them as clients or partners. Key number 2 is lighting. Why do we care about lighting? Well, people trust what they can see. And if they can't see your face, you are, quite frankly, going to look sketchy or untrustworthy. It's hard on someone's eyes as well if they are trying to focus and see you through poor lighting. It's distracting, and they're not going to want to pay attention to you. Their mind is going to go elsewhere. Because it's hard to look at you, they're probably not going to look at the screen as much as they would if you were a clear vision on their end. So you're going to lose their attention. And their brain is filtering what you're saying by what they see. So if they can't see you, they're not going to be interpreting or internalizing what you're saying nearly as much as if you are visible. And key number 3 is the camera. So why do we care about the camera? Well, again, people trust more what they can see. And if your camera is bad and they can't see your face, then it's going to have the same impact as poor lighting. Similarly, if the camera is very blurry, it's going to be hard on their eyes. They're not going to want to even look at the camera. So it's going to be distracting, and the same result is going to happen. They're not going to pay as much attention to you. And overall, then they're ultimately not going to be as committed to you or as willing to invest in themselves through you. So we have this trifecta, this dynamic, because the camera can improve if your lighting is better. If your lighting is better, then they will interpret you in a more positive way. But the camera is influenced by the lighting, and your lighting is ultimately influenced by your location, because where you are seated will have varying different degrees of lighting. If you're by a window, if you're not, if you're, depending on what it is. So your location, your workspace location is the most important key to establish your professionalism. Again, are you serious about what you're doing? Your credibility, that know, like, and trust factor that we always talk about in business. People need to know, like you, and trust you in order for them to buy from you. that will come through based on how you are presenting on Zoom in your calls with them and how your background looks, if it is on brand, if it is professional for you. It will attract people more willing to invest. And it really is your live online marketing material. When you show up and what you're saying about yourself, about your business, also is reflected within your surroundings, then that comes off as, okay, this person is serious. Okay, she knows what she's talking about. That's what we want. We want them to not waver in their question about how credible you are. We want them to be sure that this is who I want to be with, who I want to buy from, who I want to invest through, and this is going to be the right place for me. So that's exactly what we want, and to be able to create that six-figure business for you. So, would you like to have a six-figure business? Let's ask that question. And if you answer no, my next question to you would be why? What's holding you back? But most of us are going to say yes. So I'm excited to invite you to my upcoming 3-day challenge. 3 steps to create a 6-figure home workspace. This is a free challenge. It's going to be live on Zoom, and we're going to do some gaming in my Facebook group, Beautiful and Lucrative Home Offices for Female Entrepreneurs. September 13th to the 15th, 2022, this year, from 12 to 1 p.m. Pacific. So in this challenge, we are going to dive into your goals and get clear on what's holding you back from having a 6-figure business. When I asked you that question, do you want to have a 6-figure business? And I said, if your answer is no, then we have more to talk about. So learn how to create a workspace that aligns with your business and your brand. We're also going to cover that. And then you're going to get my framework for creating a 6-figure remote home office so you can travel and still grow your business at the same time. 3 elements of this challenge. Your 6-figure mindset shift. So we are going to get your mind aligned with that level of entrepreneurship and business that it would be for 6 figures. Your 6-figure background. You're going to learn how to brand and up-level your space to increase your credibility, get more high-paying clients, and grow that business that you dream of. And then your 6-figure digital workspace. So do you want to have a 3-day work week? This is something that I hear from so many women, is that they want to work less and they want to be able to travel. So how do you have a 3-day work week and be able to travel and work remotely all over the world while still growing your business? Not just like keeping the business afloat or, okay, it's kind of suffering, I need to go back home so I can work more clearly or be more focused. So to be able to develop and get your business to a place where it is growing and thriving with a 3-day work week, and for you to be able to travel and work remotely anywhere, we got to be super organized, super planned and scheduled. And that is what we're going to talk about on the 3rd day. So let's create that digital workspace that is efficient, that reduces your stress and gives you that freedom that you really want to have in your business and in your life. Tons of benefits of attending this 3-day challenge. So you're going to gain more respect more respect amongst your peers, your coaches, your networking and referral partners, your current and potential clients, because you're going to be shifting all of these things into more of a six-figure realm. You're going to attract higher paying clients, so you're going to make more money. You're going to position yourself as an expert in your industry. And you're going to position your business as a top tier, reliable, legitimate company. And you're going to feel better about your space. You're going to feel more confident on camera. And you're going to project that energy while you are talking with whomever it is that you're talking to. You're going to feel more present, more mindful, more attentive, and responsive to your clients. Therefore, you're going to be providing them with better service, better care, better support. Overall, you're going to have happier clients that will give you more testimonials, more referrals. And then you're going to be able to grow your business and be able to have the freedom, the finances, be creating the impact and have the life that you truly dream of. All just from shifting your mindset, your background, and your digital workspace. So the home office truly is an investment in you. It's an investment in your family, because if you're making more money, it's going to benefit your family. It's an investment in your business, of course, and ultimately an investment in your life. So this is a very powerful tool to be able to use. Your home office is a powerful thing to invest in for yourself. And are you ready? Are you ready to take that challenge? I'm going to put in the comments the link where you can now register for the 3-day challenge, that 3 steps to create a 6-figure home workspace. I'm going to put the registration link in the comments. So go ahead and sign yourself up as soon as you can. You don't want to miss anything. We're going to start the party early and do some fun things in the Facebook group. So be sure to register. And if you don't want to wait for the challenge, that's okay. I do offer a free 30-minute home office breakthrough session. This is kind of a mini styling session, planning session for your home office. So there's the website right there. And I will also put that in the comments as well. So thank you so much. Again, I am Mary Beth Welty with Sustainable Lifestyle Solutions, and I look forward to seeing you in the 3-day challenge to create a 6-figure home workspace.